This is our Western edition. Good evening. We are going to begin tonight with an outpouring of grief and anger at the White House. 1 week after the deadly school shooting in Florida, President Trump invited Americans touched by gun violence to a listening session. What the president heard was emotion from parents who lost children and children who lost classmates. Also today, in Washington and other places, students held protests to demand tougher gun laws. We begin tonight with Major Garrett at the White House. Major.
President Trump heard many voices, anguished voices, and said he would listen and then do something. And he heard new ideas, including gun control measures he and Congress, mostly on the Republican side, have long resisted. There was one common theme: students and parents at a breaking point.
I'm never going to see my kid again. I want you all to know that. Never, ever will I see my kid. That's how I want it to sink in. It's eternity.
Andrew Pollock, father of Meadow, one of 17 killed last week.
Should have been one school shooting, and we should have fixed it. And I'm pissed, because my daughter I'm not going to see again. She's not here. She's not here. She's in North Lauderdale at whatever it is, King David Cemetery. That's where I go to see my kid now. It keeps happening. 9/11 happened once, and they fixed everything. How many schools, how many children have to get shot?
Sam Zeif, a student at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School.
I lost a best friend who's practically a brother. And I'm here to use my voice because I know he can't.
Zeif spoke of the semi-automatic rifle used at the high school massacre, the AR-15.
I turned 18 the day after. Woke up to the news that my best friend was gone. And I don't understand why I could still go in a store and buy a weapon of war, an AR. How is it that easy to buy this type of weapon? How do we not stop this after Columbine, after Sandy Hook? I'm sitting with a mother that lost her son. It's still happening.
The mother next to Zeif, Nicole Hockley, whose son Dylan was murdered in the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting in 2012.
This is not difficult. These deaths are preventable. And I implore you, consider your own children. You don't want to be me. No parent does.
The president said he would strengthen background checks and look to increase mental health services. Mr. Trump said he was open to all ideas on improving school safety, but spoke about only one at length: allowing teachers to carry concealed weapons.
But if he had a firearm, he wouldn't have had to run. He would have shot, and that would have been the end of it. It's called concealed carry, where a teacher would have a concealed gun on them. They'd go for special training, and they would be there, and you would no longer have a gun-free zone.
As presidents sometimes do, Mr. Trump brought talking points to the listening session. This photograph shows the handwritten notes. Number 1 reminds the president to ask participants what they most want him to know. Number 5 reads, "I hear you." Speaking of being heard, the president told the National Rifle Association last year he would never, ever infringe on existing gun rights. That promise will now confront the new politics emerging after last week's mass shooting. Jeff?
Major Garrett, thank you.